students, this is day 2, chapter 3, the cell. Objectives of today's topic are structure of a cell, animal cell and plant cell.
Before proceeding the chapter, we will perform an activity to show the structure of plant cell and animal cell.
Activity 2, to study the cells of onion peel in plant cell. Things needed: an onion, a glass slide, a cover slip, a compound microscope, a dropper, forceps, water, a mounting needle, a watch glass and iodine solutions. Procedure:
Cut red onion.
remove an inner layer. Peel a thin red outer layer with the help of forceps. Gently pull a thin transparent peel from it. Keep this peel carefully in a watch glass. With the help of dropper, put a drop of water on a clean glass slide. Place a thin piece of onion peel on the water drop. Put a drop of iodine solution on the onion peel to stain it. Cover the onion peel with a cover slip. Take care that there are no air bubbles in it. Tap it gently with the toothpick. Examine the slide under the microscope. Onion peel slides. Observe under low power of microscope we are able to see small sized cells, and high power of microscope we are able to see highly magnified view of onion peel cells. Observation: there are large number of cells lying side by side with distinct cell walls. A distinct nucleus is present in the center of cell. Vacuoles are present in the cytoplasm of the cell. Activity 3, to study the cheek cells in animal cells. Things needed: slide, dropper, filter paper, cover slips, forceps, needle, toothpick, methylene blue, water. Gently scrape the inner side of the cheek to get some epithelial cells. Put a drop of water on clean glass slide. Put a drop of methylene blue. Put the scraping on a clear glass slide. Spread it with the help of needle. Put the cover slip gently to avoid the entry of air bubbles. Examine the slide under the microscope. We observe large number of flat and irregular shaped cells can be seen with a thin cell membrane. A prominent nucleus is present in the center of each cell. It is stained dark. Structure of a cell. Cells differ in their shapes and sizes, but their basic structure is the same. A typical cell has three main parts: cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus. Components of a cell. Let's discuss in detail. Cell membrane. A cell is surrounded by a membrane. It is called plasma membrane or cell membrane. It is the outermost elastic covering of the cell. It is made up of lipids and proteins. It protects the cell from injury and allows osmosis. Osmosis is the movement of particles from higher concentration to lower concentration through semi-permeable membrane. It is selectively permeable and allows endocytosis. Endocytosis is the process whereby cells absorb material from outside by engulfing it with their cell membranes. Membrane has carrier proteins for active transport. The pores of the plasma membrane allow the entry and exit of only selected substances. They prevent the movement of other substances. Thus, the plasma membrane is called a selectively permeable membrane. Cell wall. It is a rigid, semi-elastic, protective and permeable covering present outside the cell membrane only in plant cells. It is made up of cellulose, hemicellulose and pectin. It gives strength to plants and prevents cell from bursting.
Cytoplasm. It is a thick jelly-like colorless fluid. It occupies the space between the plasma membrane and the nucleus. All cell organelles are present in the cytoplasm. Nucleus. It is the most important part of a living cell. It is small and spherical. It is generally located in the center of the cell. It has 4 parts: nuclear membrane, nucleoplasm, nucleolus, chromatin. Nuclear membrane. The nucleus is bounded by a double-membraned, porous, selectively permeable membrane. Porous means it is having pores in it. Selectively permeable means membrane allows selected material to enter into the cell. Nucleoplasm. The dense fluid inside the nucleus is called nucleoplasm. Nucleolus. It is a small spherical body. It is present in the nucleoplasm. Chromatin network. It is a network of thin thread-like structures. These are made up of deoxyribose nucleic acid (DNA). During cell division, the chromatin material condense and form thick ribbon-like structure called chromosome. Plastids. These organelles are present only in the plant cells. There are 3 different types of plastids, namely chromoplast, chloroplast, leucoplast.
Chromoplast. These are colored plastids. They are mostly present in fruits and flowers and are responsible for their bright colors. Leucoplast. These are colorless plastids present in the roots and modified underground stems. They store food prepared in the plant in the form of starch, proteins, and fats. Chloroplast. These are green plastids. They contain a green pigment called chlorophyll. They trap solar energy and help in photosynthesis. Chloroplasts are also called the kitchen of the cell. Why they are called kitchen of the cell? Because chloroplast has chlorophyll, help in the process of photosynthesis, and green plants make their own food
by this process. Vacuole. In animal cells, the vacuoles are either absent or very few in number. They are covered by a single membrane called tonoplast. Turgidity and rigidity of plant cell is due to cell sap. These are membrane-bound sacs found in the cytoplasm. They contain cell sap. Cell sap consists of water, sugar, and enzymes. In plant cells, a large vacuole is present. It occupies most of the space in the cell. In animal cells, the vacuoles are either absent or very few in number. They are small in size. It helps a plant cell to maintain its shape. It stores food and water in the cell. Let's differentiate between plant cell and animal cell. Plant cells are larger than animal cells. Animal cells usually smaller in size. Plant cells, cell wall is present and made up of cellulose. Animal cell wall is absent around the cell membrane. Plant cell, plastids are present. Animal cell, plastids are absent. Plant cell, vacuoles are few but larger in size. Animal cell, vacuoles are many but small in size. Plant cell, centrosome is absent. Animal cell, centrosome is present. Plant cell, lysosomes are absent. Animal cell, lysosomes are present. Plant cells usually have a definite shape. Animal cells do not have a definite shape. Students, you must be able to give the answers of following questions. Give the difference between a plant and an animal cell. Why is the cell membrane called selectively permeable membrane? What are cell organelles? Name any 5 cell organelles along with their functions. Explain the various parts of the nucleus with a neat labeled diagram. Give an account of different kind of plastids present in plant cells. Thank you. Have a nice day.